Welcome to Week 7 wrap-up here in the League of Collusion there, fellas. That was a little music background from the TV show The League. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. First off, congrats to Team ABL on a 4-game winning streak. He's moving himself to 6-1 on the year. He's in first place, folks. Highest score of the week, Chubb Pack, 134.5. Showing some life here. 1 game away from being 500. Don't sleep on him. I can see him climbing here. Lowest score of the week, Team Phil's Auto, 77. He drops down a little bit in the rankings this week. So watch out for him. Bust of the week, Team Calvert. Sits Jared Goff. He gets 24 points and plays Carson Wentz 6 points. He lost by 4 points. 4 points. Come on, Cal. So on to Team Helton here. Finds himself in another losing situation here after Week 7. Team Helton brought to my attention some numbers that he decided to calculate. Thought he'd be busy being a doctor and all, but I guess he doesn't care about saving people's lives out there. So he has calculated the teams are averaging 123 points against him. These are his words. If the league leader played my exact schedule, this is how many wins they would have. ABL, 2 wins. Phil's Auto, 1. Calvert, 2 wins. His words. Fantasy is screwing me. Good points made there, but sometimes you just got to look at yourself in the mirror and think, am I really made for this? Maybe you should just be considering being a dental assistant full time. Think about that one, bud. Now on to the power rankings for the week. Everybody wants to see them. Here they are. We're going to start at the top, work our way down here. Starting with the top in first place, ABL for the second consecutive week. Don't see him going anywhere. He is tied for the most points for us with Team Calvert, 809. But he does have the second least amount of points scored against behind Phil's Auto. So, there you go. He's 6-1, number 1 there. Coming in second, 4-2-1. Nothing but dubs. He jumps 4 spots this week. We had a lot of things go happen right here in this little area between 2 through 6. Okay? So, reasoning behind NBW and Phil's Auto. Phil's Auto drops 1. Reason behind that is NBW is on a 3-game winning streak and has forced more points. Also, like I said before, Team Phil's Auto has the least amount of points scored against. I see Phil's Auto slowly going down the rankings over the next couple weeks. He's got Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. He's holding on to both of them. Tried to trade for him this week. He just kind of threw me to the side like, no, it's not worth it. So, going on to 4th and 5th here. Coming in 4th, got Team Calvert, drops a spot, goes to 4-3. Took the loss to nothing but dubs here. In 5th, Team Bud Light stays where he was at from last week. He's got some good. He's had some good weeks here in the last couple weeks. I see him staying in the top 5 for a couple more weeks ahead. So reason behind the 4th and 5th ranking, Team Calvert's forced 71 more points than Bud Light. Bud Light has broken kneecaps, and whatever your name is, you change it to. Coming up this week, we'll see if he can continue his winning streak. Team Calvert is also on a 2-game losing streak. So let's see if Cal can climb himself out of a hole here. Reasoning behind 6 and 7, so it's coming in 6th. Chubb Pack jumping up 2 spots. And in 7th, kneecaps. He's dropping 3. He's at 3 and 4. Chubbs is at 3 and 4. So reason behind that, Chubb Pack showed some life here with a high score this week. And kneecaps will be out with his best player. We don't know how long Mahomes will be out, but he's probably going to be out this week, possibly next week, possibly the week after. Matters what the doc says. So maybe Evan should look into that instead of trying to play fantasy. So now reasoning for 8th, 9th, and 10th. In 8th, Williams jumps up 1. Myself jumps up 1. And Helton jumps down 3. He drops 3. So reason behind that, Team Williams, 2-game losing streak. Bud has scored 21 more points than myself. But his team has only had 728 points against. And my team has had 764. Both teams need to find a win this week to keep themselves alive for a playoff push. Team Helton ranked last, sitting with 1 win on his belt. he will need to go on a 6-game winning streak to give himself a chance of the playoffs. All right? So here's your numbers here. Like them, don't like them, don't really care. I'm your commissioner. I make the rules. Okay? So that's your Week 7 wrap-up. Next week, I'll be posting a day late or 2 days late due to having elbow surgery on Tuesday. So most likely we'll have 1 or 2 guest appearances with me next week. So for that wrap-up. So I'm your commissioner. Thanks for tuning in here. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. We'll see you next week.